This video follows the Oompa Loompa calculations, and you've picked up this worksheet in class on Wednesday. There's maybe a 3 up here. So these are just sample data problems to work. So here we have you'll notice these are fictional characters, fictional genes, and linkages. We're just doing this so we can have practice on how to do these problems. So here we do a test cross, and we have bunnies that are heterozygous for fluffy white tail is crossed with a homozygous recessive bare tail brown tail bunny. Ooh, that must be ugly. Anyway, so we do the cross, and that cross was, big, little, crossed with little, little. And we know that this is a test cross. And in this particular test cross, we know we expect a 1 to 1 to 1 to 1 ratio. So, look here. 1 to 1, is that a 1 to 1 to 1 ratio? No, that's not a 1 to 1 to 1 ratio. 120, 118, 18 to 16. So are these linked? If that's not a 1 to 1, yes, that is linked, and we have to do some math. Remember, we do recombinant divided by total. So this is simply 18 plus 16 because these bunnies don't look like the parents. This one looks like the parent. This one is this one, this fluffy tail that's white. And this bunny was the recessive bunny. It's also the parent. It had the bare tail that was brown. Okay. This is the recombinant. It had the fluffy tail, but it was brown fluffy. And this one had a bare tail, but it was brown. Or it had a white tail, but it was brown. You get the idea. Dominant on one trait, recessive on the other. They don't look like the parents. Divided by the total. So that's 18 plus 16 plus 120 plus 118. And I calculated that out. 18 plus 16 plus 18 plus 16 is 34. And that's 272. So 34 divided by 272 is 0.125. Totally a coincidence that it's the same number as we had with Oompa Loompas. So this tells us that the tail fluffiness and tail color gene are separated by crossing over 12.5% of the time. It also means that they are 12.5 math units apart. And that is your answer. Now real quick, looking at this werewolf problem, werewolves are heterozygous or this particular werewolf was heterozygous for toes and dew claws. It was crossed with the homozygous recessive that has 6 toes and no dew claws. So we would expect a 1 to 1 to 1 ratio. Look at the data. 12 have 5 toes, no. 13, 11. That's pretty close to 1 to 1 to 1. It's not exact, but it's pretty close. So, does this indicate that the genes are linked? No. If you want to do some math, you can. The 5 toes dew claws, this is parental. 6 toes, no dew claws, this is parental. This is recombinant, this is recombinant. So to do the math, you do 11 plus 14, that is 25. This whole thing is 50. 12 plus 13 plus 11 plus 14 is 50. Last time I checked, that's 0.5. This means that it is crossed over half the percent. It is or it isn't. That's the same odds as it would be if they were totally on different chromosomes. And those videos aren't perfect, but they're better than